Hello and welcome to the left side of reality. I am your host as always, Snow the First, coming to you with a rather unique stream series. Anyone that's been here before might remember I did a run of Persona 4 Golden not too long ago. And I initially hadn't planned to play Persona 5 Royal so soon. But then while going through the internet, I happened across something rather curious. Can everyone hear me? My current setup has me a bit far from my mics. You might have also noticed that the voice changer from Persona 4 is back. I can try and adjust that if it sounds bad. But what's going on in this stream series? Well, instead of hitting you with a long explanation... Oh, the voice changer is busted? Of course it is. I paid $30 to get a permanent license on the voice changer, and it just doesn't work. We're gonna start a new game here. And we are going with the English cast.
This story is a work of fiction. Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental.
This mod doesn't work unless it's a clean slate, as it happens.
Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game.
You can just say, I do not agree right off the bat. And what does that do?
I see. Everything that happens from here on in is real. Is that your cognition of this? Then unfortunately, I cannot allow you to partake of this game. I must ask that you leave.
And it kicks us back to the title screen. Because jerk options. Anyways, I think it's more that this game works best with a clean slate. It does work with a pre-established file, but it might not be quite so graceful. At least I think that's what it was. English again. I just wasted a couple minutes of everyone's time with that.
This story is a
We're
work
off
of
to
fiction.
a great start.
Similarities between...
We heard all this already.
Only those who have a...
Let's agree and get this party started.
The contract has been sealed. The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and ruin can no longer be avoided. Those who oppose fate and desire change. From time to time, they were referred to as tricksters. You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
Of course we are. By the way, apologies if I have a runny nose. I have a case of COVID I'm fighting, and while it didn't mess me up enough to cancel the stream entirely, it did mess me up in the throat and nose, but we'll see how I cope. I feel like you told me about that before, but it vanished into the cracks of memory. We are dropped right in the middle of the action. And here's a fun fact. This is actually the fourth time I played this game. That's why I said I hadn't initially considered doing 5 so soon.
There's something here.
Because until I found this mod, it would have been treading ground I'm quite familiar with.
He's here. Moving immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance!
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
And as you can already see, we look ever so slightly different from the Joker we already saw in the cutscene. This is the mod at work. I like the hair.
But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
This happens because you have no sense for aesthetics.
Nobody asked you and
You! What did that even mean?
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, let's go. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries. I can guide you all.
Stop right there!
won't get away.
Oh, things are
Take him
getting
down, Joker!
ever so slightly confusing.
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker!
We've heard... Yeah, it is pretty similar. We've seen our new character. But let's hear some actual lines.
Let's go.
Alright, alright. I like it.
Something else. Think it through.
We're not gonna use defend.
Sona.
That could have been a little louder. Let's try one of our skills here.
You're mine.
I like that one.
This'll hurt.
Everyone else, head to position. Use route B.
Persona!
That one was better. Alright, let's try our physical attack.
Go down.
Pull out before their backup gets here.
Possibly scripted crit.
Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
Ah, yes, Atlas. Well known for taking any chance to exercise mild misogyny. I wish I was joking, but if anyone remembers Persona 4, I am not joking.
Hey,
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way! Come on, run!
no problems on my end.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Camera.
Huh? What?
Don't tell me this is one of those games where the camera's controlled by the mouse, because my current setup is too cramped for one. thief maneuvers.
All right.
How do I get out of here? That's how. I'm not doing voices for anyone else right now, but that's only because my throat is so messed up. We'll see how I feel next week. Hello, thing not in base game. But I like it, so it's excused.
All right.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you!
The enemy.
Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
By the way, female Joker appears in cutscenes done by the game engine.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
Okay, what was I saying? Female Joker appears in game cutscenes, but not in animated cutscenes because the people that made the mod just don't have money for that. Which, understandable, have a good day.
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
I don't know who our friend does.
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
I don't know who you are, girl, but I like your moxie.
Ravage them!
And she instantly wins.
Too late to be sorry. I think that's the last of them.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
A lot of stuff is being thrown at us that is not being explained in the slightest.
However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there! Go, go, go!
All right, let's do it!
I mean, even without the royal stuff, the original intro was still pretty incomprehensible.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
See ya.
What a show-off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be!
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go!
Okay, it's time to run for our lives. Uh-oh.
Stop struggling!
Suspect secure!
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Another thing that won't be explained until later.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Guess the drug was too strong.
Wake him up.
Looks like they couldn't change the writing that happens within the cutscenes. Again, understandable.
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you?
Give it up!
Come on, cooperate. What?
We're phasing through the floor. We're phasing through the floor. This is my 4th time watching this scene, and it
What
never
about the
gets any
camera?
easier.
Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
But then that's the entire point of this scene. It's not supposed to be easy to stomach. You're supposed to feel outraged.
So you're not that dumb. Which is good. Because we get to take as much time as we need.
I think
Destruction
the
of justice,
pain voice clips
blackmail,
are male Joker
defamation,
too, come to think of
possession
it.
Weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
We're gonna grab normal difficulty, even though I've played this game so much, because this game is less about the gameplay and more seen about what this mod is. And the difficulty options do not affect the mod.
You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Please don't make me think of that. I don't want to think of that fight. Oh, hi. Pen? Pen, you're floating in midair. Pen? I think this is in, I think this is in Western order, so first name, last name, and we are going to name our... Hello? we are going to name our very unfortunate, we're gonna name our very unfortunate person Raven. And her last name is gonna be Braun. Do I have that spelled right? I need to check that. Nope. If you don't get the reference, don't worry about it. I am using this name both for the reference and for a very stupidly specific reason that we're gonna see later. Also, we already have a new warp, remember? That would have been confusing.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction.
One day all of this will be explained coherently, but that day is not today.
Besides...
Are you Prosecutor Sai Nijima? I just got off the phone with your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Ah, Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown, after all. We don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Hey there.
I didn't expect it'd be you. You'll be answering my questions this time.
Yes, the part of the game where we enter some kind of pocket dimension where time and space are meaningless.
Those bastards. Can you hear me? It seems you've been through a lot. Almost anything can happen here, and I can't stop them. That's why I need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either. What was your objective? Why did you cause such a major incident? I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution. It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it.
You wouldn't believe us.
True.
Also, my arm is phasing through this table. Help.
There's no way I could be convinced of such a world just by reading the reports. It seems you're coherent. When and where did you find out about that world? How is it even possible to steal another's heart? Now, tell me your account of everything. Start from the very beginning.
Oh my god, what is this playthrough going to be?
You are held captive, a prisoner of fate to a future that has been sealed in advance. This is truly an unjust game. Your chance, but if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you.
Looks like my trend of skipping voice segments is back from Persona 4.
I beg you, please overcome this game. and saved the world. The key to victory lies within the memories of your bonds, the truth that you and your friends grasped. It all began that day, when the game was started half a year ago. For the sake of your world's future, as well as your own, you must remember.
Okay, I think we're gonna get more control over ourselves soon. And we have 40 minutes. Let's see if we end up hitting a point where we can't save and we end up having to go overboard, because that happened a lot in Persona 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We will be arriving in Shibuya shortly. This is the last stop for this line. Please transfer here for all subway lines. The doors to your left will open.
Please help!
Damn brat! I'll sue!
What? Are you for real? A mental shutdown? It's the truth! To a person, though? That's gotta be a joke. You really love all that occult stuff, don't you?
A word?
After meeting you, I get the feeling that's what's going on.
Ah.
And tomorrow's task is so...
Okay, let's just pretend that never happened. As it happens, one of my ambitions the grin in the cutscene? I didn't see that. I may rewatch it later on the VOD. Oh, there's camera rotation. This will be the Jane stream series. Reality itself is peeling away at the seams. No one is safe. This person is labeled unfriendly officer, but they gave us the information we wanted immediately. We shall see what the deal with this is later. We're gonna keep a track on these two and various other NPCs that are scattered about for reasons, TM.
Looks like no one's home.
Hey, dude.
Oh, yeah. Sakura-san's usually at his cafe around this time. Well, LeBlanc's in the back alley, so I should make my other deliveries first. Next, I need to take this package to...
Are you kidnapping people and throwing them in a TV? Answer me! Answer me! Up.
There's no time for that.
A public transit bus was driven down an opposing lane with its customers still in it. The citizens can't live in peace if this keeps up.
Oh, how frightening.
What could be going on? Didn't something similar happen just the other day?
And down is the name of a shellfish used in pearl farming.
Oh, that's something that'll be important later, TM.
Oh, right.
If I had any talents in graphics, I would make a message that just says later TM and flash it on screen whenever we get something that's going to be setting up for the long haul.
They did say that was today.
Well, we'll be going now. The payment's on the table.
Thanks for coming.
This place is in the back alley, so there's no worries of a car crashing in here.
A what now?
There's been a string of those rampage accidents, you know. I just hope that none happen around here.
None of my concern.
We'll see you next time.
Oh, 4 hours for just a single cup of joe. So, you're the guy.
Yep. Respectful bow.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's not yet.
I'm Sojiro Sakura. You'll be in my custody over the next year. I was wondering what kind of unruly kid would show up. But you're the one, huh? Have you been told? A customer of mine and your parents know each other, and... well, not that that matters. Follow me.
So I want to point out that in immediate contrast to Persona 4, in Persona 4 we had been put in the care of our blood uncle, the brother of our mother, I believe. But in this game, we got shuffled off to some person that knows a person that knows our parents. It is commonly speculated that Joker's parents aren't great, and deciding that this was the person to take care of us definitely doesn't do Joker's parents any favors.
This is your room.
Wow, it's awful!
I'll at least give you sheets for your bed.
You look like you want to say something. It's on you to clean up the rest. I'll be leaving after I lock up each day. You'll be alone at night, but don't do anything stupid. I'll throw you out if you cause any trouble. Now then. I got the gist of your situation. You protected some woman from a man forcing himself on her. He got injured, then sued you, right?
I don't believe so. If I have the money, I might look into getting it. Because they did a lot of stuff with the female character.
That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between two adults. You did injure him, yeah? And now that you've got a criminal record, you were expelled from your high school. The courts ordered you to transfer and move out here, which your parents also approved. In other words, they got rid of you for being a pain in the ass.
They got rid of us because we were trying to be good people in a bad situation.
It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary. I am in the restaurant business, you know. Behave yourself for the year. If nothing happens, your probation will be lifted. Really now? It's the word that applies to you.
I might be screwing with you.
Your sentence lasts until next spring, right? That's why you're gonna be here for the coming year. Cause any problems and you'll be sent straight to juvie. We'll be going to Shujin tomorrow. Shujin Academy, the school you'll be attending. We'll introduce ourselves properly to the staff there. There's rarely a place that'll accept someone like you, you know?
I want everyone to keep this in mind too, because it runs at odds with what the school actually is. Or it makes sense in a hypocritical way. We'll get there.
What a waste of my Sunday. Your luggage arrived a little while ago. I brought it up here for you.
Oh, this is what gives us the DLC stuff if you've already bought it at this point. But we didn't get it. At least not right now. Behold, jammies. They're actually quite funk stylish too. But what is Joker if not stylish? Oh, the mop is through the floor.
What the heck? I heard you making all sorts of noise up here, but I didn't think you were cleaning.
We're living here. We don't want to be surrounded by filth.
Actually, the place doesn't look too bad. Though it's only natural you'd want to keep your room tidy. Why don't you go to bed for tonight? You don't have anything better to be doing, right? I'm going to close up shop and get out of here myself. I won't be the one looking after you if you get sick from staying up too late. You got that?
Screw you too, buddy. Nope. Nothing right now. Ooh. That is an even better design. Even though it comes at the cost of our hands sinking into the bed.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
Outfit number 3. Now Raven gets to have the 1797 shirt. If there's any special significance to it, I don't know. Yep, here comes the runny nose because of my sickness.
Stop it!
How dare you?
No!
Don't give me that shit.
Ow! Please stop!
What a waste of time. You think you're worth causing me trouble, huh?
I'll call the police!
Call them if you want. The police are my bitches. They're not gonna take you seriously.
A tiny crumb of context as to how we landed in this mess.
No!
Someone called the cops, huh? Get in the car. Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
We'll get back to that later, TM.
What are you looking at? Get out of my face. This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. See? This is all because you're so damn slow. Get in the car.
He does not understand what it means for there to be consequences for his actions. We're in jail again.
Trickster, welcome to my velvet room.
Here's an old friend, Igor.
So you've come too, inmate. The you in reality is currently fast asleep. You are only experiencing this as a dream.
You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
Welcome. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. I am Igor, the master of this place. Remember it well. I summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well.
So, after Persona 4 Golden, I believe it was, the Japanese VA for Igor passed away. And now that we're at Persona 5, they've not only given him a new voice, but also seem to have taken it in a vastly different direction. But what can you do? Also, let me out. Let me out!
Know your place, inmate! Who do you think you're talking to?
Hey, she has
Still,
a buzz
this
button.
is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you.
We're not grabbing onto the bars. I just noticed that the handcuffs aren't on our wrist either. Oh no. This is the dumbest stream series.
I speak of the end to everything. However, there is a means to oppose such a fate. You must be rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world?
I'd rather avoid ruin because I'm one of the idiots that lives on this planet.
Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation. Pardon me for not introducing the others. To your right is Caroline. To your left, Justine. They serve as wardens here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you like.
Caroline?
The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators.
Justine.
That is, if you remain obedient.
I shall explain the roles of these two at another occasion.
I think TV
Now
tropes...
then, it seems the night is waning. It is almost time. Take your time to slowly come to understand this place. We will surely meet again, eventually.
I think TV tropes pointed out that the various assistants we've seen across the series
Now hurry up and go back to sleep.
are actually named after characters from Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Looks like you're up. Well then, let's go introduce ourselves properly to the staff about your transfer. The school you're attending is in the Aoyama district. It'll take a while to get there by train. And the transfers are a real hassle too.
So, Japan then. Oh, I never finished my thought from earlier. One of my greatest ambitions for next year is to go to Japan for the first time in my life. And I've actually taken great strides towards that mission. Recently, my updated passport for international travel arrived in the mail. So it is legally possible for me to leave the country. If I have the funds for it, that's another story.
I'll drive you there, but just for today. Let's go. Jeez. Do me a favor and behave yourself, all right? Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you. Just don't cause me any trouble.
To reiterate, just so we're clear, you will immediately be expelled if you cause any problems.
Montai? I'm sorry, what's that? Also, my good sir, why are you an egg? Why are you just an egg?
In my opinion, you're nothing but a liability. But we had our circumstances to consider. Whatever you might have gotten away with in your hometown, those days are over. If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go. Keep that in mind.
Ah.
This is the teacher in charge of your class.
I know there's a term for it, but it also escapes me at the moment. We may look it up later.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami. Here's your student ID. Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office.
You sound very dead inside, good madam.
And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect you at all. That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Hang on, give me just a hot second. You were way off. The term, at least according to a quick Google search, is sukeban.
He is responsible for all his actions.
But really though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going? I got a store to get back to.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him. Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious talk about the situation he's in.
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
Everyone's giving you the cold shoulder. That's what having a criminal record does to you. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go. By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it?
You've only said that multiple times already. Oh hey, I think that animation was different.
School never changes, huh? Come on, we're going home.
What a troublesome situation.
Your chin could cut glass, good sir.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
Who knows? It was the principal's decision.
Even the teachers don't know what we're doing here.
I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover that.
That's certainly true.
Be careful, okay? Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
Well, I keep wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school. Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
Oh, right. The tournament's coming up, isn't it?
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is quite a problem in itself. We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
Yes, that's true.
One day the exposition will end.
Why'd it have to be my class?
Traffic's not moving at all. You're taking the train starting tomorrow. So, how was it? The school, I mean. You think you can manage?
Was it different than the term I dug up?
You brought it on yourself, though. Still, you were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll at a different one. It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you. If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in. I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it.
Ah, that explains it. So we were both right. My apologies for calling you wrong.
I've already been paid for it too, after all.
Ah, and here I was thinking it was some kind of altruistic motive.
And now, back to today's top stories. A subway train has derailed, severely affecting the timetable across all of...
Oh, another accident? So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately. In fact, there was a real sad one just last month. It happened before you came here. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15. Her parents have got to be just...
I'm sure this won't come back later at all. No, not at all.
All traffic around Shibuya Station is being redirected due to the accident, so drivers should expect jam-packed streets.
Oh, come on.
The inbound train will soon be arriving at platform number 1. Please wait behind the yellow line.
We're experiencing technical difficulties in the lower line.
I don't have a visual yet.
That was direct footage from the accident. According to the police, the engineer's life was not in danger despite his injuries. After
How?
questioning, even he could not explain his high speed when approaching the station. No further comments were made. Police are still looking for a plausible motive.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government. Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. The deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story. With this derailment accident, as well as other recent incidents of unknown motive, concern is spreading among the general public. Just what could be causing such a drastic change so suddenly in these people? SNN has
Everything's linked. That's what you're thinking, correct? Oh well. Are you free? You and I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
I was ready to go for this meeting, and that's when this extremely fast train just came crashing in. Oh man, I thought I was gonna die.
A noisy subway platform filled with people was suddenly...
Did you ask for me? Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
Sure. Your judgment is quite often correct, though. Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late, after all.
Conveyor belt only.
What do you have in that suitcase, kid?
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time. I wasn't able to open the cafe today. Whatever. Just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you. Talk about a gruesome accident. 80 people were involved. Here's the diary. Now, make sure you keep it up to date. You may be under probation,
There's no special limitations on what you do in particular.
As long as it's not illegal, I presume.
Besides following the law, that is.
Exactly.
However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities. Hey, what's up? I'm about to leave right now. Don't worry, I'll be there in no time. I'll see you soon. Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up. So do whatever you want for the rest of the night.
It seems that our caretaker has a life outside of us.
Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops. You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, all right?
And you know what? That's actually a perfect time to end the stream.
I'll just add this.
Because I know for a fact that once we begin the next stretch of the game, we're not going to be left free from it for a while. So that can be the next stream. And so, the adventure of Raven Bronwyn begins. Sent to a world that seems to be falling apart at the seams around her in real time. What else could happen in this quirky adventure? I guess we'll just have to see. I'll see you here next week. Oh, hi, where is my... There it is.